Good afternoon, Dr. Gonzalez. This is Anna Kawili. I'm about to present my video presentation for Presenting to Win. But before I share my perspective on the three topics which are very important to me, let me give you a short bio on Jerry Wiseman. Jerry Wiseman is the founder and leads Power Presentation Limited, which he founded in 1988 in Foster City, California. He is also very instrumental to Cisco's very successful IPO roadshow. Since then, he's coached corporate executives from Fortune 500 companies like Yahoo, eBay, Intuit, and the latest Trulia, the real estate search engine. He also has books like Presenting to Win, The Power Presenter, In the Line of Fire, which I am very, very interested to read in the future. Now, let me share you the three topics that I found very, very important. First is audience advocacy, identifying and knowing your particular audience so you will know what language to use when you do your presentation and be able to do the goal of bringing your audience from point A to point B. The next one is Wi-Fi. What would the audience benefits be when you do your presentation? How will they benefit from all the features that you are presenting, which you must link to the benefits that the audience will derive from each of these. And then the next one would be verbalization, which is the technique of presenting, or rather practicing over and over, actually speaking the actual words aloud until, as a presenter, you reach your comfort level. And then I would like to share with you how all these three topics also will help me in my future career, or even now. This would be very, very helpful when from time to time I do presentations in front of the department to give feedback to the team members, or when the supervisors or the managers will ask me to give feedback to the stores. And sometimes the feedback is not always a positive feedback. So every now and then when I do my emails or write a letter to the store's executive leadership team, I kind of like pause and then I think of all the tools that Jerry presented, make sure I emphasize the you attitude and how to soften the blow when I give them feedbacks. The last one that I would like to share with you would be the biblical perspectives. I chose 3 biblical scriptures from the Bible. The first one is Psalms. I have more understanding than all my teachers. When your decrees are my meditation. I interpret this that since the beginning of the semester, you've always told us to keep reading the book, the Presenting to Win, and also the business, administrative, and communication book and all the exercises there. I feel that by this last week, I have not mastered them, but I have more understanding of the concepts of presenting doing an effective presentation or just doing an oral or written communication in my everyday dealings with my team members or even like in my personal life. And then the second would be from Ecclesiastes. As to more than this, my son, beware of the making of many books. There is no end, and in much study there is weariness for the flesh. There are times that we, as students, we don't appreciate reading all these books like every night, every week. But then, like what they said, we don't get tired. You are never too young or too old to make use of these books. And then the last one is Corinthians. There are different kinds of spiritual gifts, but the same Spirit. There are different forms of service, but the same Lord. There are different workings, but the same God who produces all of them in everyone. To each individual, the manifestation of the Spirit is given for some benefit. I interpret this as all of us have each spiritual gifts, which gives us a specific function in our Christian community. And Jerry Wiseman, he has the spirit of the gift of, I would say, teaching. And in sharing this with that special gift that he has, he was able to share with us all the techniques and the tools necessary for an effective presentation. But not only that, even with our oral and written communications that we perform in our everyday lives. And also, this is also for you, Dr. Gonzalez. You have that spirit of teaching, all the exercises and all the discussions. It really stimulates us to think and to give the perspective and how our faith is integrated with all the teachings that we learned from this class and also from Jerry Wiseman's books and from Kinsler and Locker. So I would like to thank you very much. I will be comparing myself to these plants right here. The first plant, that was my first week. And then as I go along, I guess I've been improving. Every time I read your feedbacks, it helps me a lot. These are really very valuable to me. So thank you again, Dr. Gonzalez, and good luck.